Okay, so I'm changing up the last question that was on the notes from 6.7, 6.8 to match more with something that actually shows up on the homework. Um, so this is the decay function. It's essentially the exact same as the growth function, except that K is negative because it's decreasing itself over time. So here's the example. Strontium-90 is a radioactive material that decays according to the function A of T equals A sub 0 e to the negative 0.0244t, where we know that A sub 0 is how much you started with, A is the amount present at this current time, and right now a scientist has a sample of 400 grams of that strontium. So what is the decay rate? You can get that just from looking at the equation. It is decaying at 2.44%. That is moving this decimal 2 places to the right. So this is decay of 2.44%. How much would be left after 30 years? We just need to look at what we have. So A of T, we started out with 400. We have our decay rate, and we know that it's going to go on for 30 years. So this is just plugging into the formula. I'm going to do the exponent part first. So 0.0244, that needs to be negative, times 30. That's going to be my exponent. I want to raise that to the e power, e to that power, and then times that by 400. So I'm only going to have 192.4 grams left over. When will only 100 grams of strontium be left? That's saying that you want to know the amount of time that passes for 400 to go down to 100. Because T is an exponent, we're going to have to use a log here, but we need to divide the 400 over first. So that would be 1/4 equals e to the negative 0.0244t. Take a natural log of both sides. We can pull the power to the front because of the log rules. So natural log of 1/4 equals negative 0.0244t. Natural log of e actually becomes 1, so we don't have to worry about that. And remember, that only happens with natural log of e because the base matches. And then we will do this on our calculator. So 0.25 is 1/4. We want to take that to the natural log and then divide it by the rate of decay, which is 0.0244, and it's negative. And this says that it'll be about 56.8 years. Okay, and then the last question is, what is the half-life? Half-life means you have half of what you started with. So 200 would be what we would end with. Oops, that's supposed to be times there, sorry. So e to the negative 0.0244t, again, we're solving for t. Divide the 400 over, that would be a half. And we're doing natural log of both sides, and it ends up the same way the last one did. We'll end up dividing by the decimal. So all of these have a very similar setup. 0.5 natural log divided by 0.0244, and it's negative. That looks like 28.4 years. And that is all you need to know for that.